Our relationship with self, I, represents our divine and human identity. Naturally, we take pride and find meaning in our work. Yet as AI becomes increasingly capable, we may need to rethink purpose and meaning in human work as AI displaces some jobs and as AI opens many new work opportunities. For a long time, we've defined ourselves on what human beings can do that machines, even intelligent machines, cannot do. Yet as artificial intelligence makes some forms of intelligence a kind of commodity, we're challenged to redefine ourselves beyond intelligence. We can place greater emphasis on what really makes us human, enduring characteristics such as faith, compassion, love, humility, empathy, forgiveness. Do you like to play games like tic-tac-toe, chess, or maybe Go? If you go first and know how to play, you can always win or draw a game of tic-tac-toe. If you go second and know how to play, you can always tie a game of tic-tac-toe. This is because tic-tac-toe has limited moves. We call it a solved game. Good players can always win or draw. Chess, of course, is more complicated than tic-tac-toe. In chess, each side has 16 pieces and a seemingly infinite number of moves in any situation. Named for estimates done by Claude Shannon, the Shannon number says there are 10, followed by 120 zeros, possible moves in chess. This assumes about 30 legal moves per position and a typical chess game of about 40 moves. With so many possibilities and complexities, many assumed chess would never be a solved game. We thought human skill and strategy would always dominate chess mastery. That was until a powerful computer called Deep Blue was programmed and trained to play chess. In 1997, under tournament conditions, Deep Blue defeated the then reigning human chess champion of the world, a Russian grandmaster named Garry Kasparov. The Deep Blue computer won 3.5 games to 2.5 games, where 0.5 indicates a draw. How? Deep Blue test played millions of different positions over days and hours without needing to rest. Deep Blue was never surprised or psyched out. Also, Deep Blue learned to play a specific individual, Garry Kasparov. Deep Blue knew every game Kasparov had ever played, even how he used specific pieces like bishops. Deep Blue learned to beat Kasparov. Sophisticated and complicated in its own way, Jeopardy is a game of memory and inventive analytical skill. A Jeopardy game draws on hundreds of categories and questions: history, literature, geography, even quirky questions like name the U.S. states whose names begin with the letter C, and arrange them in order according to the per capita gallons of ice cream their citizens consume in presidential election years. That's supposed to be a joke. Jeopardy also includes speed and timing, and therefore nerves. In 2011, Watson the computer defeated Ken Jennings, one of the winningest human Jeopardy champions of all time. Jennings noted Watson, unlike a human, never hesitated, never doubted, and never flinched before pushing the answer button. This reality raises a profound question. When and where should humans be in the loop, with time to pause and reflect before we allow AI to push some buttons? A third game thought insoluble was Go. In the game of Go, players alternate placing either black or white pieces on a board. You win Go by encircling your opponent's pieces. 2017, the AlphaGo program, Google DeepMind AI, beat the world's Go champion, a man named Kudya. 3 times in 3 games. The defeated human champion called AlphaGo the God of Go. Of significance, AlphaGo was programmed to train itself by playing itself millions of times. AlphaGo played more games than a human could play in their lifetime. In the process, AlphaGo developed inventive and novel strategies. AlphaGo learned to place pieces in unprecedented places, unseen and unexpected in human play. Sometimes the strategic importance of novel piece placements only became evident many moves later. Well, Deep Blue in 1997, Watson in 2011, and AlphaGo in 2017 respectively defeated the human world champions in chess, Jeopardy, and Go. An age of artificial intelligence was born in the popular mind with ChatGPT's public debut in November 2022. Since then, some 1.4 billion individuals, 1 in 6 people worldwide, are now estimated to use AI tools regularly. This form of artificial intelligence is one of history's fastest technology adoptions. Now, AI can pass a college credit AP exam, legal bar, or doctor's medical exam with high scores. AI can paint a picture, narrate a movie, write a hit country music song. AI can fold proteins, spot signal from noise in massive amounts of information. Artificial intelligence can manage inventory, spot consumer purchasing trends, tweak, monitor, send personalized advertising messages to millions of people. Some want AI advice on matters of human judgment and interest, including things of the heart. But in it all, please begin by knowing God's plan for you. You are not a random data point in an unfeeling algorithm. You're a beloved child of God, a child of the covenant, a disciple of Jesus Christ. Your eternal worth is not calculated by likes, trend lines, or predictive analytics. No machine can measure your divine potential. Each individual matters. All of us are unique. If we're not careful, we may inadvertently allow algorithms to define us. Research shows some people overtrust AI. This is because we may think a chatbot knows more about the world than we do, or because we may think a chatbot does not have human problems. Technology cannot tell us who we are or what we should do. Our individual moral agency means we can choose, with God's help, our path and priorities. God invites us to act in faith, choose wisely, and grow through lived effort and experience. With God's help, we can chart a path of personal growth and discipleship that algorithms will never fully comprehend. Let AI inform, but you decide with the Lord. Your identity and your agency are sacred.